highlight of the day?
Well, actually playing in the first match I've ever played in with my son Alfie. So he was bowling about the small guy with glasses, and that's the first time we played cricket together, and that was a real highlight for me.
He got a wicket?
He got a wicket, and he got some runs, and Tom's team, or Hamish's team, the Team Hamish team, were really sweet to him, and I think a couple of times he was probably out and they didn't claim the wicket and he stayed in, and they were really sweet to him. It was very nice, and he's had a great day, so I'm very happy about that.
And what has been your greatest sporting achievement?
My best sporting achievement, I think it was a golf tour that I did with some teachers to Le Touquet in northern France, and we were all given handicaps, and I won the tournament. They totted all our scores after I think 2 competitive rounds, and then we had a team round, and I was presented with the trophy for the weekend, and I couldn't believe it. But I think there was a bit of cheating going on, because I think the guy who actually won wasn't very popular, and they gave it to me. They preferred me to him. So, but I think that was, and I just I do love playing cricket, but I'm not very good at it. So I wish I could say a century at cricket, but I got 96 once, and that is it. It's falling short.
No, 90s is great. So, what would Hamish's one-word review of your performance be?
Interesting, or funny. Today, he'd have seen me not bowl, but he saw me bat scratchily, and I got a surprising number of runs for me, but I caved in to the pace of Finley in the last over, and we were in a winning position. We could have won, and then I got out. It was terrible. I missed the ball, and third time got caught behind. So he'd have found that funny.
Okay, and what's your memory of Hamish when he played cricket?
Well, I didn't know Hamish playing cricket. I got to know Hamish when he was in the sixth form, and he and I got to know each other really well through the experience of his illness. But I knew of him through knowing Lucy from outside school. So my wife and she share a very close friend, and so she'd attended, in fact, my wife's 40th birthday party, which she threw with this other friend. And so I met Lucy before I met Hamish, and Hamish came into the sixth form which I was running, and that year he wasn't well, so I didn't see him play cricket, but I just knew he played cricket, and I heard these stories about him when he was younger, and we're playing on this pitch now, and there's a plaque on the squash court which the words of which I wrote for him when we unveiled it last year, because this is where he would have played probably most of his cricket. He played quite a lot on the main square as well, but this is where he played through the junior school, where he was rated the best cricketer in his year, and he was a really keen cricketer, and the sports teachers loved him, and he was a competitive, really talented cricketer. And actually, I also remember meeting him with Edward and Lucy at Lord's as well, after I got to know him in the sixth form. So probably my cricketing memory of Hamish is seeing him at Lord's or in the summer after I first got to know him in the sixth form.
If Hamish was playing today, what do you think he would have done? How do you think he would have played?
He might have captained. Because I think there was a slight joint committee captain. Finley was doing a lot of the captaining on the field. Tom had done the organising, and I think Hamish would have captained, and he would have not put himself into bat and bowl first. He would have been respectful of the others, but he'd probably have made it such that he did the right thing at the right time, which is a skill for captaincy, that you come on and bowl yourself when you're needed, and you put yourself into bat when the team needs you. So I think that's what have happened, but he would have just loved being out there with his mates. They're a very tight group of friends, and I can say that with real authority, because I was the head of sixth form here for a number of years, 10 years, and at another school, and I've never known a leaving year that was as tight as this year group. And look at them now, they're all graduating this year, some of them the year before. They are really tight friends. So Hamish would have been just right in the middle of it all.
And finally, what do you think of events like this, remembering Hamish? Do you think they will continue every year?
I think they can. I think they will, because of his personality. He was such an adhesive personality. He brought people together, and it was a real skill of his, and I saw it and loved seeing it. I loved getting to know Hamish, and the stakes were so high for Hamish that we stopped being teacher-pupil very quickly, and I just just got to know him, got to know Lucy better, and I think that influence in his year continues. So we remember him. He's alive still in our minds, and I think that it was such a good game today, with it going down to the last over, that we'll probably play again next year. There was a fantastic football match this year as well in his honour, really well attended. But I think as long as his friends are able to meet together, there's a cricket pitch. It's not easy to play cricket when you've left school and university, because you've got to have a ground, you've got to have the time together, and we're here to do it. And there are teachers who want to play, and it's the only game of cricket I play every year, so I want it to continue.